Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
And the first one, they really didn't bring their A game. They're well aware of that and hope to flip the script.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a chance for them to make a statement tonight. They're looking to bounce back and answer back.
Here's Murray. Here's James on the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Jackson. Over Jones. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And Dallas with possession. James deciding where to go with it. And it's James with the jam.
James has this athleticism to his game. He can get up there when he wants to.
Zubac screen. Young way outside. Kept alive. Back to Dunn. There's the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
Got it.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
It's Exum on the wing. Here's Murray. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
A nice shot by Young.
And such a skillful shooter. Young going with the gentle make.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, my goodness. Jaren Jackson Jr., get that one trending, please.
Outside Young. Dunn outside. Launches it from deep. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Tray is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Here's Young. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Dunn outside. Left side, Young. Leonard for three. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by one. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But, Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Dunn outside. Right side, Young. The three is up. Young missing again.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Dallas shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
You know, there were some who questioned his ability at this level. Bronny starting to earn every minute he's getting.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. "35 seconds left in the first. And Ayton with the stuff.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Ayton. No good with a layup. Got it up. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Dallas on top. They lead by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Here's Shannon. And he drops it in from the low post. Shannon's got his first bucket in this one.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Young can't hit. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Dillingham. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Shannon. Down low. Here's Ayton. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Zubac. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Dillingham. No points so far. And he buries his first look.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Here's Young. Young missing again.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Shannon. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Dillingham was the sixth man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Up to Powell. Launches a three. And Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Picked it. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And the dunk by Jackson.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
It's Powell on the wing. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's intercepted. On the break. Nice shot by Simmons.
Boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
Jackson, the screen. Oh, there's the alley. In transition. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the four things you have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Ayton. In transition, here come the Clippers. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A reliable defender who uses his length well. Batum is a guy you got to be careful around. You got to be mindful of his presence.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Shannon. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Powell outside. Pass to White. 4 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Batum's shot is off. And so we wrap up the first half. Dallas on top, up 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Young looking over the floor. Screened by Leonard from outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Pass to Aiden. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And this is how dynamic Aiden can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute played. Up top, Zubats. Pass to Dunn. And it's good from the elbow. Dunn's got 5.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
The 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Offensive board. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Aiden misses from short range.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Outside Jones. Now Young. He's got 9. Unloads from 13. And again, it's the Clippers.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Dillingham. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Both shots good from the stripe. Clippers trail by 7. Simmons looking around. Batum outside. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Batum. Batum sets a screen. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And it's James with the jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Powell for 3. Knocked loose. Dallas leading by 9. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Exum gets the bucket.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Outside Simmons. .54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Takes one from 10 feet, and the Clippers miss again.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. White hits them both. Here's Murray. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. shot from the low post is good. Murray's got 6.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense. And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Can't cash it in from close range.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And so it's Dallas. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so Murray will bring it up for Dallas. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Outside Jones. Back to Young. From the high post. Out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Outside Young. Takes a 3. Dives for it. James with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Eubanks the screen. Here's Young. And that one hits the back iron.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
James attacking. He's off on that one. Clippers trail by 11. Exum with it. And it's Young picking him up. Pass to Exum. Shoots over Young. Exum's shot is off. Outside Young. Launches it. That is Trey's shot. The 3.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
The 3 nails it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The response from the Claw. Leonard really wanted that 3.
James outside with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Mavericks lead by 12. Pass to Shannon. Out to James.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Zubats. Leonard on the wing. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
It's stolen by Leonard. Inside. Jones. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And he lobs it up. It's stolen by James.
Well, it's hard to deny the talent of Bronny James, and I think the D took that into account there.
Gonna look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Outside Jones. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Count it! Leonard for 3.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Here's Shannon. From deep. Count it from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
A nice shot by Zubats. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's off on the first.
At the line for 2, Dillingham.
And he sinks the second. Here's Young.
Dillingham. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business.